Welcome for a new video at CG Carworks, and today is actually Sunday. Nobody is around, a very quiet day. Yesterday was very busy and did not have time to make a price quote or to finish the price quote for a very special car we're going to show you now in a minute. I wanted to take you with on a journey how we make a price quote and where we look at. So that was my idea for today's video. I hope you like it. I'm now going to show you this actually very special car. So let's see. A Volvo 780 Bertone. A very special, very limited, but I'll tell you more about that car in a minute. Before we make a quote, we obviously first ask the customer what his vision is about the car, what he wants to do with it for the future. And this owner of this Volvo 780 Bertone, he wants to sell it. So our goal is prepping the car for sale. So there are certain points we are focusing on this particular car, and there we're going to base our quote on. So I'm going to now do a little walk around with you guys around the car and see all the points we're going to look at and make a price for. So that is what we're going to do today, and I'm going to show you how we do it. So we get more and more questions from customers if we can help them prepare the car for sale. And this is something that's coming over from the US, since they are actually they're spending more time and more effort in presenting a car compared with us. Actually, we usually only took some pictures, a text, and put it online. These days are pretty much over. I mean, this is a very special car, and highly likely that somebody from far away is interested in it, and therefore it is a good way to present the car in a very good manner. So I'm pretty sure all the money the owner of this car will put in, you will definitely get back. So that's what we see coming over from the US, a good development in my opinion, because if you buy a car, you want to buy a good one and not worry about a lot of things after you have bought it. So let's do a little walk around this beautiful Volvo Bertone. So this Volvo 780 is a very special, unique car. I believe they only had built 8,500 of these models, so a very limited amount of cars actually, so a very special model, and it was also very luxury for its time. We especially see that in the interior, which I'm going to show you in a minute, but first we're going to cover the exterior. So when we received this beautiful Volvo, the car was standing outside and the sun was hitting it and it was looking brand new, absolutely amazing. But when you put a white car outside in the sun in very bright light, your eyes get overwhelmed and they won't see anything, just very much light. And the white paint is therefore very good in hiding defects. When it was a black car, you will see a lot of issues, but white paint is hiding a lot of issues actually. So if you want to inspect the white paint, it's better to do that inside and not too bright over light. So that is what we're going to do now. So we now have a bit of a warmer light, and now we can spot a lot of things, and I don't know if you can spot them actually. I'm going to turn out the lights, and then I think you can see it much better. So I think it's very hard to spot the scratches on camera. It has just some cleaning scratches, some swirls as well, but nothing crazy. But we can get a lot more shine out of this paint. So that's what we're going to put in the quote, a light paint correction. We're going to first inspect the whole car. If we see some overspray, if we see some painted areas that need some attention. The front looks absolutely amazing, it just needs some polishing, and the doors as well. Nothing bad here. Obviously here you always have some scratches from opening the door, but still it's not crazy at this car. I see that much more normally. So we're gonna check this. If you see anything, it's just dirt. You see a lot of dirt here as well. It's all not bad. It's actually pretty nice. When we look at here, you're also not going to see that on camera, but I see now that the rear deck lid is painted. So this needs some sanding. It has a little bit of dull finish on it, and mostly I see a little spots on it. This happens quite often with newer paints, with water-based paints. They get these little dots, look like air bubbles. You see them very often, but we can, with light sanding, we normally will get that out. So this should be sanded and then polished. So So let's see what we have for the rest. Well, this exhaust is not looking that nice again. Could need some polish as well. So the bumpers look all okay. We have here some minor damage. I mean, it's an old car. We are not here trying to make it as new as possible. It is just part of the story and it's just very minor. I won't really worry about that. It is a very fair car and quite normal to have something like this. It is repairable. We can fix this, but we'll not do that in this case, I think. But we can ask the customer to see how far you would like to go with this car. When some part is painted, you always have to check the panel next to it because mostly it is painted as well. So in this case, this rear fender is painted and we see that here mainly on the structure of the paint. So they painted this fender and they painted, I guess, the color out on this bonnet and also here on the door until here at least I see paint. So they sprayed it out. That's a good thing. Otherwise you get always some color difference. And this has quite some structure in it. And I'm pretty sure we have to sand here as well. To get a lot smoother finish on this, we can get it much better. Sand the fender, the door and the bonnet to match the structure of the rest of the car to get a closer match as possible. So that's a point for the quote, which we're gonna do as well. And this is also something, how much time you want to get into it, because you can go very crazy on this and it's just costing a lot of time. So we're gonna see how far we go with this. And then we have the wheels. The wheels are actually very nice in condition. We have some burn in brake dust, which we can out easily. And most people will maybe go crazy on this, but I'm pretty sure that's what Volvo did back in the day. Nowadays it is impossible to do, but then it was very normal to do that. Well, the rest is a very good car. Honestly, it needs some attention, needs some TLC, but all the details really fit. It just should be clean in all the edges, but it's a very honest, very good car in my opinion. So we just go over everything to see what we have. I'm gonna see if I can open this one. I guess there will be somewhere on bottom of, or should I just push? I don't know. Somebody at the Volvo can explain to me how this opens? Ah, wait, look at this. This is actually pretty cool. So this one is stuck, so something to add on the list, because this is not opening. I hear it, it's mechanical, but something is stuck there. Something to get right, because if you can't fill up fuel, that will be difficult. We can measure the paint, but when it is repainted, you don't know exactly how much the second layer paint is. You can measure the complete layer basically, and there's also filler and maybe primer in between, so we only need the last layer, but we don't know that. We can actually measure that with a special paint meter. We don't have it here at the moment. That's something to worry about when we're going to attend this bit. To clean in between here. Stickers are still on, that's very cool to see. That's just all dirt. So the biggest part is, I think most work is polishing, and then we're going to see how much time we're going to spend in detailing, because I mean, I can clean days and days and days on this car. But we have to put somewhere a limit where we're going to stop, because I can clean forever on this car, but it has to be somewhere a limit. That's very difficult to determine where that limit is, especially when you are detailing. You want to continue forever and to make it as nice as possible, but you can't. You have to make money at the end of the day, and somebody has to pay it, obviously. We have to figure out where we're going to stop. The front bumper, let's see. This all still also a little bit, a few damages, but I think we're going to leave that as well. These are very cool, and we have some stone chips on the chrome. I think we can get this much better, and somewhere already touched up the stone chips up here. That's good. We can make it maybe a bit better than this. The headlights are still from glass, so they are pretty sturdy as well. We have some damage here as well on the side. We will discuss that, and then let's see what we have in the engine bay. So there we have it, this beautiful 6-cylinder Volvo engine, V6, and it could use some detailing as well. So overall, this engine bay looks actually pretty nice. It can use a very deep clean, a very deep detail. So this engine bay overall looks pretty nice. It can use some good detail, especially in all the edges. As you can see, it wasn't really cleaned properly for a very long time. Very dusty as well. and we can get this much better. We also see some rust here. We can take off this thing and maybe paint it. Some detail that also matters, I think. You see that immediately when you open the bonnet. So these are these little details I would like to care of. And the rest of this is just cleaning. Spend a few hours on the engine bay to get it absolutely right. And here again, you can go crazy on this. You can days and days spending on this engine bay, but we have to see, just determine an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, whatever it will be, and then spend that time on getting this engine bay. So that's what I'm going to do. I think it's overall not bad. It's pretty clean. It's normally also very dirty, so it is still all in good condition. Normally they break and go down and whatever. Still very nice. So very cool detail as well. This alarm of the car, when it's going off or the battery is dead, I believe turn the key and the alarm will go out. I think something like that. So that's the engine basically. Oh, and about the engine, it is actually a 2.8 liter V6 with 147 brake horsepower, and I believe it also has an automatic gearbox. Yes, it has an automatic gearbox. You also had this in turbo version, I believe, a 2.3 turbo, but this one is a 2.8 liter V6. So then the bonnet, let's see, well, here as well, I just need some touching up and some cleaning. We have still the original sticker, and that's very cool to see. Oh. Needs some attention as well. So there you see it is not really a damaged car, it just has been painted because of scratches or anything or whatever. I think it's still the original bonnet of the car. This is not been painted so far as I see. The inside, only the outside. You know, we can also see that on the edges. You can normally see that edge here as well, where it is painted off or taped off. So that's a good thing. It's all the new bonnet, the original stickers on it. So it just needs some cleaning and touching up here. For the rest, it is all good. So, and then we have the interior. Volvo interiors look always very cool to me. Look at these seats, they're absolutely amazing. The leather could use some attention, it's very dry, so we need to attend that, I think. We have electric seats. Ignition is not on, but we're going to test them when we clean as well. Very cool, very sturdy, big buttons. It's very cool to see. And let's see how these seats actually sit. Well, not bad, it's very good. And yeah, it just needs cleaning, it's very dusty. So it just needs a big detail, automatic gearbox. And we have air conditioning. Very cool to see that in a car this all. Automatic climate control. Very cool. And then we have here heated seats as well. I mean, pure luxury in this car. Heated mirrors, as I see correctly. I think that's air from the outside. And then we have here, we have a radio, but then we have another radio. Okay, maybe this is the cassette and this is the radio. But no, we have also here. Please guys, help me with this. I really don't know why we actually have two radios. This is not for my time. I've never seen this actually. This is really cool. But please tell me what and why we have two radios. I guess it will be the pure radio and this will be the cassette player. And that's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, maybe you do know. I really would love to know what this is. We have nice wood here with dashboard. There's all the documents in here as well. Could use some tidying up as well. And this, I think, to open. I don't know what this does. Maybe the car should be on ignition. But yeah, that's the Volvo from the inside. It just needs some cleaning, a lot of leather, very nice quality, very beautiful with the blue and the black interior. Just amazing to see. So that's what we're going to put on the list. Leather detail, leather conditioner, and just an overall detail of the interior. For the rest is not much to do. All cleaning up and then this car will be ready. So this is basically the overview. And already checked the underbody. Volvos are usually the best in rust proofing. I mean, they're from Sweden, so they know what to do. And usually they are very sturdy. And this one as well. So nothing to worry about the underbody. We may be going to paint the calipers, maybe things you can see, some cleaning as well. But we don't have to go crazy on the underbody, at least when it comes to rust issues. So that's it. I think I know a bit now, and I'm going to make a list on my computer, make a quote and send it to the customer. And when that is approved, we can start detailing this beauty and make it even more beautiful than it already is. So let's do that, and hopefully it will be approved. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you next week as well. For the guys that want to buy cleaning products, our webshop is currently in maintenance. So if you want something, please email me. And if you watch this later, the website will probably online again. But for now, we have some website maintenance going on, so you can't really order something online for a minute. I also want to check the car outside if I see other things that I don't see inside, because with different lights you always see different things. But it just started raining. So yeah, we have to wait for that. Maybe Monday or Tuesday we are going to put it outside and make a little video of that. For today, we finished and make the quote already and see what the customer thinks. So guys, a few days forward and this beautiful car is now finished. The quote was accepted and we completely corrected the paint. The shine is absolutely amazing. It came out really nice. I'm really proud of it. I really like this car and I wanted to show you how it looks like now. The shine is really amazing, and I also wanted to show you underneath the bonnet, because all the finishes are still really nice. I really did not see that in the beginning because it was very dirty, but all those gold plated bolts, all those plates are still really nice finish. And I mean, it is just a beautiful preserved car. All the stickers are still on it, very important as well. It's just an amazing car, and I really like that it's saved. I really like this car as saved. And also what I found is this sticker from 1989. I don't know what it is written, some Arabic I guess. If you do know, let me know what it means, but a very cool detail to have and still on the car. And yeah, this is the car, and I really enjoyed this project. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you next week again for a very nice, cool new video.